Welcome, good morning, everyone. We have DZ Carding, good morning. Iteshi, good morning. CIT Tanker, both of you also good morning. No, today or this week, no Porsche Cup, I think. We will do today and maybe tomorrow morning some GT4s at the Nordschleife. And also tomorrow evening, there's going to be a race room race, which I'm also going to be streaming against some real life drivers and stuff like that. So that's going to be fun. And yeah, and then we have DTM Esports on, well, not DTM Esports, DTM Community iRacing Cup on Thursday. So, what car in GT4? Porsche. MN, that name is always so hard. MN Malz, hi. Schmenk, servus. T-Lancers, moin moin. Jason, good morning. Devbo, good morning. Lightlicity, moin. Tomek, hello, hello. When DTM and iRacing? The races are on Thursday. Terjehele, hello, hello. Hit that thumbs up? Yes, I agree. Minimalist without the eyes. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I wasn't so sure though. Okay, makes it a bit easier now. Tomolo, hello, hello. What time slot am I? Wait, why is my voice so loud? Test. Okay. Time slot, I'm gonna be driving, I think. Wait, let me actually check which time slots there are. We have 12 p.m., 8 p.m. I'm probably gonna be doing both actually. I'm probably gonna be doing 12 p.m. because that's when I'm live all the time anyways. And then I will most likely also drive at 8 p.m. because that's gonna be the big race for German European time slot. Dr. Swank, thank you so much for the rate. Perfect timing to go live, I guess. Welcome to 105 Raiders. Hope you had some good races yourself. We're just about waiting for the next GT4 race to start. So yeah, you guys can wait. How long is it? 6 minutes? 6 minutes until the next GT4 race starts. And we are currently making our schedule for this week. But I also don't know which car to drive. I think it's probably gonna be between Aston Martin and the Mustang. How did you learn how to know when you're at the edge of grip? Crash the car a few times, then you know the limit. Basically like that. Moin, Salty George. Today, no, not both on YouTube and Twitch, only Twitch. Misty Matti, hello. I have to thank you for the tuition. I went 4 seconds faster than Nordschleife after studying what you told me. Nice. Very nice, very nice. Lovely to hear. 4 seconds is a good time getting on the Nordschleife. Okay, I'll take that advice into my next real life race. In real life, it doesn't work like that, unfortunately. Well, it does. Like on Monza, for example, where I had my first real life race as well. You have so much, like you can just brake late and go over the limit, you know? So you obviously can't crash and test out the limits, but you can for sure brake too late at some points, like into turn 1, and just take the escape road. So that's what I did there as well, to find out the limits. Will you drive 24 hours of Nürburgring next month? It was my plan, but there's probably going to be something happening that I'm gonna be driving on the Saturday something else, unfortunately. Can I send the bill to you after? No, thank you. You can keep that. Do you drive iRacing exclusively? Have you tried the Supra GT4 in AC1 LFM? Feels amazing. I have not. AC1 I barely drive anyways, but I also drive Race Room at the moment. I also drive Frenchboard, I also drive LMU, I basically drive everything. Any tips for the Porsche GT4? I just got it and I'm struggling with it bouncing on the Nordschleife. Really? Bouncing? I don't really have too much struggles with bouncing with the car. I feel like other cars are bouncing more, but then you may or may not use curbs the wrong way if you bounce too much. Because the Porsche GT4 is actually quite nice over curbs. Is that the famous advertising image? No, that's Hockenheimring. Hey, Green Sire. Moin, Easy TV. So, we have 4 more minutes to go. 73 signups. We are in P1 in qualifying. No, I drive. Every sim needs to be driven completely different, so can't really drive the same. So yeah, for fixed setup we are on pole, and I believe for open setup we are currently P2. No, actually P1. Bam. Moin Jupp. And thank you so much for the sub. 4 months in a row already. Shoosh. Thank you so much. This is your second stream as a mod, I believe. So welcome, welcome. In front of Mr. Sven Ole Hase. Nice. Second already. Have I modded you? Wait, I didn't stream on Thursday, I believe. I streamed Tuesday and Wednesday. Then I guess I made you mod on Tuesday. I just have an announcement to make. A cat has landed on my lap. Pork, yes. Man, my noise gate or noise suppression is changing all the time here in OBS. Open threshold, close. Wait, different direction. Test. No, this direction. What the fuck, man? Test, 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 test. Oh, that's too low. Test, 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 test. It's so annoying that you have to change that all the time because Windows is having a blast of changing stuff all the time every time you restart it.
Atras Kwazu super chatted $4.99. Good morning.
Good morning, Rice. How are you? And thank you so much for the $5. 5 stones. Thank you so much. Not the whole week, Liman. I'm gonna be doing today, tomorrow? Yeah, today, tomorrow, and Thursday, probably a lot of DTM. The 12 p.m. race and the evening race. But yeah, I'm gonna be driving some of those races for sure. How do you get a pedal graph telemetry to move so fast? I don't know, that's just Cup's default setting.
Atras Kwazu super chatted $1.99. I'm great THX for asking.
That sounds lovely. Thank you so much, man. You had a good weekend. Everyone had a good weekend. Why not doing pickup? Not really feeling it this week. We should all go over to Linux. Does it work though? Like, I wish there was just a different operating system that you can actually use. What is the race room event actually? It is so in real life, I don't know if some people know you, but in real life DTM, a support series is like electric minis. Wait, I can probably show you. So it's called the NXT Cup. These cars. Wait, you don't see my mouse? No. But the electric mini on the right hand side. Here, now. These cars, there was a qualification the other day, and there's gonna be a event with like the real life drivers and some prizes which are not announced yet, even though the race is tomorrow, and we don't even have a schedule yet, and we don't even have anything, to be honest, even though everything happens tomorrow. So yeah, fun. Typical event stuff is like you don't know shit up until you actually rock up to the evening it happens. Sounds professional? Yep. But in the email we got where we had to confirm our spot, it was like, yeah, big prizes and whatever. But yeah, we'll see. It's gonna be a fun event for sure. Gonna be some fun driving, some fun racing, I think. And obviously I'm gonna also be streaming it tomorrow evening. So yeah, should be a fun event. So wait, let me turn on my chat phone so I can actually read everything. So, okay. Which DTM race is the top split? The biggest one is most likely going to be the 8 p.m. one in German time, CEST. But yeah, time slots are just made for, you know, the different continents and time zones. Too scared to get beaten by his mod, kind of, yeah. Are you doing any GT3 fix this week at Fuji? Probably not. Maybe. It would actually be a good idea to get some GT3 driving in. Moin André, good morning. Guten Morgen. Wie man nachträglich in iRacing die Bremse kalibriert. Du gehst in Settings, machst auf Calibrate und dann kannst du hier die Bremse kalibrieren. Ich mach's jetzt bloß nicht, weil sonst mache ich meine eigenen Settings kaputt. Want to start iRacing? What should I buy first? Whatever you like, to be honest. If you like driving GT4 cars, buy a GT4 car. If you like driving GT3 cars, buy GT3 cars. Obviously, you need to get the license first. But yeah. Which car for Red Bull DTM? No idea. I tested the Aston Martin so far. But yeah, I mean, I don't know which is gonna be the fastest, really. Wait, Danny's in the race? Oh yeah, he is actually. Little. That's Verstappen's teammate, correct. I don't know, like in open the Porsche is for sure the quickest in my opinion, and I feel like the Porsche is also really good in fixed actually, so I think most people are still using the Beamer because it was always has been the quickest. Rice, thank you for the 100 bits. Actually, I need to update one thing. So. I'm gonna be streaming Race Room tomorrow, yes. Kann man die Autos in Strecken testen? Bin ich mir nicht sicher tatsächlich. Damit kenne ich mich zu wenig aus, wie das iRacing immer macht. Mini Electric Cup, hell yeah. I think that should be, the racing should be incredibly fun in that car. You're also in the split? Well then, good luck to you. It's postponed, so it's not today anymore. So who do we actually have in here? Dani, Manuel is gonna be fast. Okay. I'm not sure. I think the Aston should be alright. Okay. Overlay is cups.
One to go. Next time by. Line up on the right side.
And BMW Armada behind me.
2,823. Closed. Pit road is closed.
Yeah, you have to be careful on the braking to not lock the fronts too much for sure. That's just GT4 for fun. I think I ended up on 36%. Brake power max, yeah. And then you just have to modulate. I don't think there's an official BOP yet for the N24, that's why they just don't apply it here in the dailies.
About to go green. Stay focused. Catch the pace car. Pace car is off. Time to finish it off. Green flag, green flag. There's an incident behind.
Goodbye, Dani Junkadea, I guess. I'm gonna tell you, everyone is driving BMW at the moment. In the next couple of races, it's gonna be only Porsches. Unless I'm gonna be easily beaten by the BMWs now. I think the Mercedes is not that good, no. I would say it's probably between BMW and Porsche. Grafiksettings gibt's auf meinem Discord, ja, da gibt's einen Clip. Random bob at every race. Nah. I mean, IRL is also not completely random. Ah, I forgot to sign up for qualifying. I can probably try that on the Döttinger. Predictions of what? Predictions on the SOF? Or what else? Like what prediction? Main time slot, it's gonna be the 8 p.m. 8 p.m. German time slot. What I'm curious about though is if it's actually gonna be competitive or not so much. Ich habe keinen Triple Screen. Have a race against any current F1 driver, says Skopulos, by the way. Yeah, sometimes. I think most recently, most likely, Kimi Antonelli. A couple weeks ago. Well, months ago at this point. How are you, man? At work? Nice. I think I created best stream for everyone to have on at work. Excited for DTM? I'm not sure actually. Kind of yes, but also I know I just don't have really time to prepare for it. So on that side, not really that much because I would love to get prepared into the race. But yeah, I'll probably jump into the race is only, I don't know, 2 hours of practice or so. Okay, let's sign up for qualifying. It's in the middle of my screen. Oh. Okay, forfeit. We are signing up for this. Qualifying. Register, Porsche, continue, and we're in. How much practice do you usually need to get on top of things? Well, for GT3 a lot more. Since I'm not really a GT3 driver on iRacing, I need many hours on iRacing to be somewhere competitive. Depends how competitive the grid is, of course, but for the DTM series, I will probably be massively off pace. What class do I have most hours in? Porsche Cup. easily. Nope, I never used it. Why does Porsche Cup have ABS in iRacing? Because iRacing tries to be realistic, and Porsche Cup in real life has ABS, so also the iRacing one has ABS. Simple answer. Are they the same? I would have thought that GT4 braking points are a bit earlier than GT3. But I mean, could be, because you can carry more speed with the GT3 through corners, so you should arrive at corners at a much greater speed as well. So, yeah. Are you gonna do the Porsche esports qualifying? Well, is there information out already? Because I don't think there's anything out there yet. So, can't tell. So this week GT4 and next P-Cup? Probably, yeah. Not so sure how much time I have next week. Because, I mean, I can't announce yet what I'm gonna be doing next week. But there is some sort of esports competition starting again next week, where I'm gonna be focusing my time on as well. GT4 Nords might be the combo of the week. I'm not so sure. I think Porsche Cup Red Bull Ring might be very popular. I think GT3 Fuji is also a really great combo, so this week you have a lot of great combos on iRacing. But yeah, I feel like the best is GT4 Nords. So I hope for some good SOS later on. Man, the camera shake is so annoying. I don't know. There's nothing I can fix with the camera. I don't know. Like, sometimes it doesn't shake too much, and sometimes it just shakes like crazy. Just need to buy something where I can place it so it doesn't shake. Or I just have to turn off the force feedback. Nah, it sits on the monitor. I thought about buying like an arm, a camera arm or something. Well, as long as you guys like it, it's fine. Will you do this? Will you do that? Relax, guys. I'm doing whatever it is, whatever I'm doing right now. You're gonna see what I'm gonna be doing tomorrow, when you tune in tomorrow. Actually gonna be tight, I believe, with qualifying. Also, I like, especially when I do open setup races, there's no way I have time for qualifying with 4 race laps, which is kind of a shame. Yuri made his first open at Fuji with 0 stop. Okay. Well, now it sounds interesting. If I don't have to do pit stops, then I might do GT3 there. Christ, thank you so much for the 4 months in a row as well already. Thank you so much, man.
No pickup planned frown.
No pickup planned? Oh yeah, no. Not this week. But thank you for the 20 bits. In before, this pickup week is gonna be the best pickup week ever when I'm not driving. Have you visited Nürburgring IRL? Yes, yes, been there a lot of times already. I also raced here a couple times. 2 years in GT4. Comeback drive specially when LMU. Good question. When I'm gonna be back on LMU is probably end of this year, start of next year, when this Virtual Le Mans finally comes back. think it's actually gonna be rather tight in getting in a lap in the qualifying. Yeah, I have Ashen. Not great. Why don't they, like, that's what I don't understand with iRacing. They know how long races you should run, and like, why don't they just do the qualifying like 10 minutes later or so? Why is it so hard for them to make a fitting schedule? Where you can go from race into qualifying, from qualifying into race. No, you have to forfeit in the middle of a race to make your qualifying basically just about, and then you also can't make the qualifying after the open setup race. It's like, bro. Will I lose iRating? No. Forfeiting doesn't do anything. If you finish the race, you finish the race. Only if you DNF, then it hurts my iRating. But yeah, forfeiting doesn't have anything to do with the race itself. The only thing is that you can't rejoin your session if you went out. Yes, you basically do qualifying and then that's your qualifying for every single race. But you can do qualifying as often as you want. Every hour there's a qualifying session. Every hour to the full hour.
At Stephanie_Loge became a member. At Stephanie_Loge celebrates 1 month of membership. Trophy emoji.
1 month of membership. Thank you so much, Stephanie. And also thank you for the pro membership. Fit for a pro driver. I saw you had a bit of a fight this morning in my Discord. Yeah, you should for sure get the Nürburgring. It's the best track on iRacing. It's the best track in the world, so definitely go for it. Worth the price 100%. Because it's also used every single year, every single season, multiple times in so many different championships, so I think Nordschleife is probably worth the most on iRacing. With which car were you driving? Also Aston or different car? Because it probably doesn't work with every single car, and I'm not sure if it's like beneficial. Like it felt like I can definitely, like with more practice and you really practice to hit the line, then I feel like getting off the curb must be faster because you just open up the corners so much more. Merc, Mustang and Lambo, okay. Yeah, I've only done Aston so far, and with the Aston I felt like, yeah, it is hard. Definitely not the easiest to be off there and drive over the curbs all the time. But if you practice it and develop a feeling for it, then it should most likely, or should definitely be the fastest, since you just open up the corner so much more. But I think, again, Aston and Mustang should be the fastest overall, I believe. Could also be a setup thing, yeah. Could be. Moin Marvin. Good luck in the open setup race. I hope you don't beat me in the next qualifying. BMW isn't meta anymore? I don't think so. Most people still believe it is, because most people are picking it, but I think the Porsche should be better.
You won. Yeah, we did it. Too bad it wasn't for $1 million.
Okay, into qualifying, don't have time. Nikolai doing quali as well in the Bimmer. Dennis? Was ist die GSM-Quali? Und was macht Dennis in Frankfurt? Hau mal Infos raus. Ich habe keinen Plan, wo Dennis war und was er gemacht hat. German Sim Racing Masters. Okay. Was gibt's zu gewinnen? $11 minutes left. Quali set. So. Oi. Urlaub für 2 Personen, 1000 Euro Tankgutschein. Ah, deswegen ist Dennis vorbeigekommen. Er braucht natürlich Tankgutschein für sein M3. Ja, aber klingt geil. Schöner Urlaub. I'm gonna spin away for sure. Or just miss my braking point. Well, that's already over. Hot Porsche today, yeah. Bit of a downgrade. I wouldn't say downgrade. GT4 is really good fun. Moin Kalle. Okay, jumping from fixed setup right into open setup is definitely hard. What, Craig? What? What did I lie about? Yeah, I mean, this is not gonna be a PB, but some good warm-up for the race, I guess. I hate that you can't do a proper qualifying between the races. Typical iRacing nonsense. No, sessions are always the same. They must be. Yo, Jay. It is a 24-hour layout. But yeah, I guess I can do like half a second quicker, should be possible. Compared to my PB. You lost 300. Well, in time to gain some back. But I think it is possible to rain, right? I think I saw it's possible that there's gonna be rain in open setup. 26% chance. Oof. The last time I've driven GT4s in the rain was years ago. Aaron is flat out through Urush while I have to lift. Then you might be a bit too aggressive with your inputs. So I would say it's not a setup issue. It's unfortunately a driver's issue. Because Urush should always be flat. Not in the first lap or maybe two because of cold tires, but once the tires have temperature, you should be able to make it flat. Yes, I forfeited a race to join quali, yes. Mustang, yeah, the Mustang is incredibly twitchy, so you need to be incredibly precise with your inputs. Eight kph up the hill. That's Porsche power to you. Time to buy Pork and Smurf, or you just drive main account. How about that? Yeah, Craig, I mean, that's basically what happened just now in the qualifying. One little slide in the corner and boom, next corner is impossible to drive. Well, Nikolai, then the lost I rating reflects your skill level, I would say. I mean, Mevu, you can try to drive the safe setup because you were probably driving with the esports setup, so I can recommend you drive the safe setup because that's made, as the name already suggests, to so it's not as snappy, not as aggressive, so it's just bit more easier for you to handle it. Once you've got a feeling for it, then you can eventually change back on the esports setup. So I mean, for sure, the safe setup is of course a little bit slower, but it should give you a comfortable feeling in the car. And that's also why we provide esports and safe setups. Okay, then even with the safe one, then it's tricky. But then, I mean, you could go into the setup and maybe give the car one or two more clicks of wing to make it even safer for you, or put the rake down a little bit, so the rear height of the car, turn it down a little bit. That might also help you then. You can also use our setup. Wait, Craig can explain it to you better. Our setup. Fuck, what's the name again? Setup helper thingy. So we have something with Go where you can basically tell the app, like, hey, setup optimizer, exactly. Where you can tell the app, hey man, I have too much oversteer and like something like Urush, fast corners. Give me a tip to make it better, and then you can change that. Oof, it's raining. Oh no. Okay, I guess we do some laps in the rain. I think it's also gonna be rain in NEC on the weekend. Kapitene, thank you so much for 4 months in a row. Thank you so much. The whole race? Ay. Okay. Do I want that? Do I want to drive then? No, grid and go is something else, is go setups. I mean, the name suggested, right? Grid and go setups is something else. Different naming. Yes, it's on the UI and you can practice. Oh, rain. Okay. Glad I practiced this. Start wet, turn dry. Well, that sounds nice. That sounds actually fun. Why GT4? Answer, why not? Does Mouse have sister or sub-teams? No. Well, we have academy teams, yeah. Like more inexperienced drivers on a lower team? No. I mean, Mouse at the moment only has 2 drivers, so we don't have any other teams in terms of racing. Only for Counter-Strike we do have that. Mouse NXT, yeah. No, it's me and Max Benecke and I are in Mouse. We are the only 2 drivers. How do you join a top team? Basically you just show that you have really good pace in daily races or maybe in special events. And then eventually teams will notice and most likely send you a message. That's usually how it goes. JMH, welcome, good morning. Let's honestly just hope it's gonna be dry. First open, yeah. Also the first open in, I don't know, many years. I've done a couple fixed, I think, not too long ago. How's my morning? Bit stressful in my mind because I have a lot to plan this week. But alright. How about yours? What was the biggest impact on your race pace? I was wondering what was the thing you figured out that gained you so much time when you first started? Nothing really. There was not a huge gain at any point in time. It was just the more I drove, the more I understood everything and the better I got, really. It's just the same as always that I say every single time. More driving just helps getting you more experience and just, you know, figuring out. So is it gonna be raining the whole time? Yeah, the whole time through. Well, lovely. I might actually I'm gonna text my brother in a bit, cause I might actually do NEC with my brother on the weekend in GT4 class. He has 4,000 right now, or like just shy of 4,000, I think. If that's something people want to do, Jay, then I can do that, yeah. I can make a channel, and then we'll just see if there's actually people interested and want to find a driver or a teammate for a certain race. So yeah, I mean, why not? We can do that. The problem is, though, I think, that the BMW... Well, it used to be. The Beamer used to be incredibly fast in the rain. So even though the Porsche is or should be the fastest with open setup in dry, it might not be the fastest in rainy conditions. Saved. Okay, like for the next race, like in the race, I have to be locked in. Otherwise, we're gonna be ending up in the wall and losing 200 I rating. Okay, let me do a new channel. Find teammate. So, I have a new channel on my Discord now where you can find teammates for upcoming races. If anyone is interested. Wie lange ich noch fahre? Boah, weiß ich nicht. Mal schauen. Ich glaube nicht so lange heute. Aber wir werden sehen. Now, with rain and 4 laps, we are not gonna make the qualifying. Not even close. So I don't even have to register for it. It's gonna be eventful here, Nikolai. Good luck. It's gonna be crazy. So it's gonna be 4 laps. I have this amount of fuel. Should be good. Same lobby? Well, good luck to you. I drive all the GT4s, or I've driven all the GT4s.
Lap to green. Line up on the right side. Pit road is closed right now. No sign of this rain stopping. You're on a wet tyre.
Okay, that's the information I wanted, that I'm on a wet tire and not maybe by miracle on a dry tire.
3,351.
Oh, but 3.3k off actually. G4 Porsche is the best all-rounder, yeah, I would say. I don't know how it is in the rain though. Because the BMW a year ago was the fastest in GT4 in the rain by quite a margin, I believe. Like the Beamer sometimes even was a second quicker per lap in the rain. But I'm not sure how that might have changed.
Catch start 30. Car.
There's gonna be so much chaos in the LMP3s, I'm just gonna let them go. Like, they will spin, they will crash, everything is gonna happen there. Oh, it stopped raining. Jay, I've driven all of the cars. Nope, no traffic. It's only 4 laps. We're closing the gap to the LMP3s. Not good. Howling till 11k. A long time if it continues like this.
Get ready. Going green.
I was actually waiting for the message that the pace car has gone into the pits, but that never came. So let's see. Porsche versus Bimmer in the rain. Oh, for a second I thought I would just go straight into the gravel. How did I know when it's about just to go green? Timing. Like you can, it's all feeling when it's about to go green. Death ahead, so far so good. Okay, here it's tricky. There's no grip here. Gotta be careful. I'm so scared because literally every single corner could be my last. Like here, where it just understeers into the barrier. You have a butt kicker? Yeah, my girlfriend. Yeah, it's truth. Yeah, I am a bit busy actually. Yeah, it's interesting when you're like in a completely new environment, like rain now, where you really have to, where I just can't focus on just muscle memory and automation. Like I just have to be locked in. I can't do chat and everything at the same time. So I've never driven this in the rain here. I think a reset around here. So we're gonna be careful and not send it too hard. Especially here. Nikolai is sending it a bit harder though. So, I can read chat a little bit. Oh, there's an LMP3 coming. I am catching up to LMP3. Probably damaged. On what do you decide if you try the normal line or versus wet line? When I turn in and I feel like the car is not gonna turn in, then I go wet line, but if the car is actually going for the apex, then it's dry line. So it's actually just about I'm trying to turn in and see if the dry line works, but if not, then it's gonna be wet line. And MP3s are slower also in the dry, I believe. Oh, I hate having LMP3 next to me. Yeah. That's why. Oh my god. He's gonna be fun now. He got PayPal'd by Nikolai. I think he has 10k on his main, but I'm not entirely sure. Because he only drives Smurf. Filthy Smurfer. He slid to the left in the braking zone. Moving under braking. Penalty, please. Uh-oh. I thought I would completely lose it. That was fine. I don't see shit. Yeah, in such instances, the Porsche is just missing power. Third gear too low on RPM and second gear would be too high. It's cool to watch. A white wall in front of me. No! Goodbye. Lol. Oh, what the fuck? LMP3 graveyard. Oh my god. That was probably a bit of overreaction, to be honest, but yeah. Car just went sideways. It touched a puddle. Touched too much water. No, should be the same mic as always. Why? Yeah, that's Windows. It just changes the volume of the mic every single time I restart my PC. Lovely, lovely Windows. Hey, wetline is supposed to give me more grip. Where's the realism? Hello? Okay, he's giving it up. He just went into the slippery line and just slid into me. Okay, let's send it. Put some distance between us. Cups is like 5 euros maybe. It's just one-time Twitch subscription. So very cheap, good product. In my opinion, the best overlay there is for iRacing. Okay, as soon as it dries up a little more, the Porsche is definitely be the nicer car to drive, I believe. Or I just figured it out finally how to drive it in the rain. YouTube chat has like, I think 8 to 10 seconds of delay. Because that's just YouTube. Why? I already did my last salute. Woo. That spiked my heart rate by, I don't know, like 50 BPM. GT4, in my opinion, generally has the best racing always, so I can only recommend getting a GT4. Some of the most fun racing you'll have in this class. Yeah, the slower the car, usually the better the racing. Just washes so randomly away. I mean, it's not random, of course, but like there's just no way of knowing when the front is just gonna wash away or grips around the corner. Buy whatever you feel like you'll have the most fun with. I can't recommend you to buy anything if you like. I cannot recommend you to buy GT4 if you have more fun or like would enjoy more GT3, you know. So yeah, pick whatever you feel like you will have the most fun with. I don't feel like the Porsche Cup needs insanely good braking. Every class needs insanely good braking if you want to be fast with it. I think GT4, for example, needs much better braking and much more precise braking than Porsche Cup, for example. Isn't GT4 braking just triggering ABS till apex? Nope. Quite the opposite. Oh, please. Oy, oy, oy. Imagine he just rolled back on track. That would be a lovely end to the race. Joshi, thank you so much for the sub. For the prime, thank you so much, mate. Hope you're enjoying. Wait, did only 4 LMP3s finished ahead of me? Oh fuck. Got your discount today at Ghost Setups, very happy. Nice, sounds good. Glad you like it. Oh, that was Ollie or what? So, time to pet the cat on the straight. I'm starting to like rain races actually. It's a bit something like, because you're not just driving automatically all the time, muscle memory, everything. You're literally having to adapt yourself the whole race through, because the track is just changing the whole time. That's good fun. Class requirement for DTM? I think C class? Let's check. It's B? Really? Oh yeah, it's actually B class. No, and here it says C or above. So, no, wait. It's a B class championship, but you can drive it with C 4.0 already. Okay. GG's, Nikolai. So, anyone done qualifying? Nope. Well, Joffrey is new. Best feeling GT4? For me, it's the Porsche at the moment. Those are GT3s, yes. The DTM cars are GT3 cars. Oh wait, Dave was driving. Everyone's driving. Well, it's lunchtime now, but everyone's driving so early. What's your opinion about the Ligier? Because you even drove it IRL. I tested it on iRacing 2 years ago by now, I think, or 3 years ago. It was pretty good there. It's just all about the tires not being that great. P3 in qualifying, okay. I still don't have race results. Dave has P3. What a god. True. Any tips for NEC? Survive. Make the correct strategy. Because with fuel saving and stuff like that, you can gain a lot of time in NEC. Okay, let's do some laps, because I don't anymore how to drive in the dry. That's fine. You can do picture in picture. So while you race, you can have my stream, or you can still watch the stream. Wait, since we're here already, +6, we take it. Okay. It was all planned, guys. I wanted to see the results. Don't worry about it. +6 sounds good. +6 for 4 laps on Nordschleife. I take it. Ich mach Race from Esports mit, ja. Filters on my pedal inputs? No. There's filters for pedal inputs? I didn't know that existed. I do have a second webcam that I eventually can set up, but I need to do something. Need to set something up properly here. I know the Nordschleife by heart, yeah. I wouldn't say I can drive it blind, but I could drive it blind. Let's see. I used to like front-wheel drive. I actually used to love front-wheel drive back in Race Room when we did the WTCC esports and WTCR esports. It was good fun to drive. But I have not driven them ever since, pretty much. Nope. I don't make them. Cooper Webster does the pickup setups. I do the GT4 setups. So the setup I'm driving right now, that's the setup I did as well. My pedals are very soft, no stiffness. I mean, a lot of people don't like front-wheel drive because they're very special and different to drive. But yeah. Something is happening in my mirror. Oh, okay. Oh, it's back. Wait, you can hear that? What the fuck? Yeah, why is my mic doing that? Like all of a sudden it's picking up everything or what? I hate that it changes every time. I put the noise gate so low already. Test. Crazy, my microphone is picking up on literally everything. Test. Yeah. It's still picking up on everything, it's so sensitive. Well. So, it's time to charge my mouse and also my headset. Oop. Race is starting. I'm gonna be driving the DTM series. Yes. No, there's too many lap guides already. Like I don't wanna be the 500,000th channel of doing lap guides. Make sure you have sound, yeah. Ah, you were in a race with me. I did a couple of race room races yesterday. Gonna do more of that soon. Also, I also want to stream some race room for sure, but yeah, it only really makes sense to stream in the evenings because there's not too many people driving it early on. Any IRL racing this year? No. Unless someone pays me to do it and wants me to do it, nope. Actually, I'm gonna pick up a cookie. I need a little bit of something to get my brain working. So I'm gonna BRB in just a sec. I want you to do it, but I'm broke. Same. Alright, BRB. So, I'm back. I have chocolate chip cookie made by the butt kicker. Likiam, thank you so much for the raid and welcome everyone. How was your racing? I was planning on doing N24, but not anymore, I think. Don't tell me the fucking mic also picks up the chewing. It does. Fuck off. I don't know what to do. All my filters, I changed them, like I have them basically like I always have. I changed them to what is needed, what should be. If I change it just by one click now, it doesn't pick up my voice at all anymore. Now I changed it and it just drops too quickly. Fuck, man. I hate this. I think I got it. Oh. Yeah, but if I talk quieter, then it doesn't pick it up anymore at all. Test. Yeah. Test. Yeah. I hate it. I hate this. Test. Test. It's fucked. It's fucked. Like, what if I talk quieter? Okay. Yeah, I hate. I don't do. Hello, test. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Now it works, and I did it the complete other way. Okay, what if I talk now? Seems to kind of work. Okay, let's not forget the grilling.
One to go. Next time by. Line up on the right side. The estimated SOF is 3,916. Closed. Pit road is closed.
3.9k. Gonna have a crash out tomorrow if the mic has changed once again. Plus 10? Shoosh. What a grind. BMW Armada behind me again. Basically the ship Armada, because there's also a Mustang. Screenshot the settings. The settings are always the same. The problem is that Windows fucks it up all the time. Because I don't change anything in the settings. Would be easy if the settings changed and I would just be able to put it back to where it was before. How much ABS am I using? Not too much. Just want to be using it a little bit. Do you care all about your I rating? Yes, but actually not. Yes, I do care about it, but recently not too much anymore. But I'm still, at the moment, I want to try and reach 11k, so it would be wrong to say that I don't care about it at all, but I'm a bit more easygoing with it. Like, I'm not like, because back in the days it was like when I lost 20, I was like, fuck, man. But now I'm just like, pff, whatever. Doing it for the fun, doing it for the stream, for the content. Maybe I should have started in second gear. Why are my tires so cold? Oh, big wreck. It's Dave behind me, right? Dave. Stupid. Gamer muscle. Oh wait. No, Dave Cam, yeah. I always get confused because why is his name called Mac Even in the Evert in the game and his name is Dave on social media. I always get confused with that. Between him and Gamer Muscle. Name backwards. Oh. And now it makes sense. Now I see it. Man, this is harder to drive than fucking wet. Car snaps away even in a dry. Mac Evert. That's it. That's his name. King Dave Cam backwards. Oh, he has some good pace, Dave. He's keeping it close for now. Oh, I have so much oversteer in this session. I feel like I will spin out every single time. $11K this week? Doubt it. I don't have enough time this week. Also, there's gonna be the DTM race where I'll for sure lose rating. Surely. So everything I win right now, I'm gonna be losing on Thursday. 100%. I don't believe so. I don't think it is faster and fixed. I could be wrong though, but so far the Porsche is doing quite well. Race pace for DTM, I mean, depends on the weather, so absolutely no idea. That's also where iRacing is so hard, like so difficult with the accessibility. Because like in every other game you would be able to tell like, hey, what lap time is on this track with this car, and like you could immediately tell. But on iRacing, I mean, not always, but on iRacing simply because with the weather, it's literally, it could be plus minus 3 seconds, depending on the weather. And it seems like a lot of people still don't realize that. Yeah, and it's not nothing personal or something like that, but that's what I also with iRacing, that the weather can be so vastly different that literally 1 degree of a different track temp or air temp or whatever it is, you know, makes a huge difference in lap times, which just makes the game so inaccessible to new players, but also players that do it for years, or people just wanting to have a look and wanting to know what's up, because you can just never know. Like even just 1% humidity, everything else is the same, 1% humidity change, bam, completely different lap times. What's the point of that series? Well, it is basically a championship event. It's not a daily racing, it's just a championship event. It's like on LMU, you have daily races and then you have the championships stuff, which I very much like, and which I said a couple months ago, iRacing desperately needs, in my opinion. Maybe I should sign up for the fixed setup qualifying. But the Mustang also looks to be very quick and fixed setup, to be honest. But it's not the Mustang, it's Dave. He's just pushing the Mustang to its limits and beyond. Oh, Dave is really sending it right now. He's doing really well. It went beyond there. That's, you don't want to push beyond the limits on iRacing. Then you will end up dropping into the beyond. Now the Mustang is absolutely deadly car to drive. No, it just feels like a GT4. Like you cannot compare a GT4 to a Porsche Cup car. Time to sign up for qualifying and not crash. Qualifying. Register. Porsche. In. No, Red Bull Ring should be quite fun in the Porsche Cup. Probably one of the most fun tracks in the Porsche Cup, actually. But nope. No time this week to do P-Cup. Ah, true, they updated the curbs. I did some laps earlier with GT3 on Red Bull Ring. Was honestly fine, but with the Porsche Cup it could be not so great, yeah. You flipped because of the curb. There's no way. Wait, Nicola, you didn't survive the start? I would rather pick up at Long Beach again. Ah, it was a bit boring, to be honest. You clipped it, send it in the Discord. We're gonna have a look. Got turned and bump. Ah, okay. Are you gonna do the next one? All day. But next one with your main account this time. This piece of shit. Are you gonna do the N24 in GT4 or what? Or why do you have to learn it? Yes, What if you also hurt your hand by mistake, by an accident this week, so you also can't drive? Okay, then I would sign that. For $1 million I would sign. Also a little bit less, to be honest, so just to be clear. I want to help you guys out in the end.
You won. Awesome job.
So, into qualifying. So, hopefully one good quali attempt now. Delta is compared to my open setup lap, so I won't be eating that. I mean, it would be great if we can beat it, but yeah. It should be around 1.5 seconds slower. Uh, 149 rating hurts, Nick. I mean, I wouldn't care about SR unless you drop below the required license, but I guess, or I'm pretty sure you didn't. But the I rating is our. Not bad, just a 10th behind so far. Could be a big improvement coming. Not gonna jinx it though. There's no way I beat my lap time with open setup. I mean, I'm gonna lose half a second probably on the Duttinger, the last long straight anyways. Maybe a 40. That would be sick in fixed setup. Okay, now it turns red. Okay, that was pretty good. It's gonna be a 41 high. Okay, that was terrible. Still fine though, 41.7, pretty good lap, I take it.
There's the flag. It's over.
I see a lot of streamers use cups and not race lap. I mean, when you have cups, why would you switch to race lap? Hello, hello. How's your day? So, plus 10. Great. It's cold. Yeah, okay, it's only 10 degrees outside, yeah, I guess. Okay, yeah. No, that was a good lap. 41.7 I did. I say you can do a 41 low, maybe a 40 very high, but then that's cutting it close already. Should go outside sometime. I'm happy inside. 11k this week? No, I doubt it. Not enough gains this week. It is raining. There's a 25% chance of rain, yes. A peak I rating, I think, can we see it? 900 something. 929, but I think I was higher than that. I think I was like 2 races off of hitting 11k. And then I started doing GT3 races. Then I dropped down. But yeah, getting up now again to close to 900. Yo, Dave, really good pace there. Like, especially in the beginning of the race, I was like, damn, the Mustang actually has some good power. But it's not the Mustang, it's you. You threw it around the NOS quite nicely. Question is though, are we gonna do one more race or do I call it quits for today? Not really feeling it too much. Got lucky many times. Oh, I also had a few moments, especially in the first lap, where I almost binned it. Like first into turn 1 at the start, I almost just spun around because I sent it in too deep. And then entering the Nordschleife, I also had a snap where I saw myself in the wall already. How's Porsche Cup doing? Results 3-6 Dane Warren driving. Okay. Dave, I think, finished 3rd. Do a few laps on Red Bull Ring with the Porsche. Let's see. I think we unfortunately do not have the DTM setups for this week. Not sure if Craig is still trying to make them ready or get them ready, but unfortunately we at the moment do not have DTM setups. Maybe for the remainder of the season. If there's enough people like wanting it actually, then there might be a way to actually make them. People want the DTM setups, Craig. So fixed setup is 50%. Day out. Oh, we do have them actually. Okay, we do have DTM setups, guys. We have DTM setups. Nah, Nikolai, I'm not feeling it. I'm gonna test real quick this one and then probably call it quits for today. I have to prepare some coaching sessions later on as well. Yeah, very sad. Also not feeling like I don't have energy today somehow. Oppa. Yes, it was done by you. Shoo. Why? And those curbs are crazy. There's no preference, both really. I prefer clients who also talk and like ask questions and like, you know, really want to know things. Those are the most fun coaching sessions. Yeah. I'm also curious how many signups there will actually be. I think it's mostly gonna be Germans that are gonna be storming onto this championship. But we will see. I'll be there with 0 prep, same for me. I'm also just gonna join it without too much prep, I believe. Why are the curbs so high? Like they're not that high in real life there. Will I stream tomorrow? Yes. Holy shit, you can go so far off and cut and not get a slowdown. Thank you so much, Nikolai, for the tier 1 W. W driver, a W viewer. If it's a track you've driven before, half an hour to an hour, I would say. Yeah, I mean, using the curbs is most likely, is faster for sure. But it's also very inconsistent. But I mean, if you have more practice, then for sure, easier done. But I think for this corner, you definitely want to stay inside. I don't think there's a benefit for going wide there, but every other corner, you definitely want to go wide. Yo, John. From the west coast. Nice. Is it bedtime for you? Or very early on? Just got to work, nice. It's gonna be my new racing line, just go wide. Time to get touched at NOS again. Is it raining? He probably left already, a busy man. Dry race, okay, nice. I don't know the game, yeah. I looked at the time, it was 1 minute past half. So I guess you would still be in the loading screen, I figured. Gonna be live tomorrow, yeah. I think I'm gonna be live tomorrow 2 times. Yes, you just doesn't matter which car you do the qualifying with, it counts as you're qualifying for all the cars. Easy P1. Okay, let's try one more lap, clean lap. He's gonna block me. Thank you. I think not going over the curb here is faster. So turn 1 over the curb and into the last corner over the curb. That's it, I think. Oh, it was a fairly clean lap. 29.6. Oh, off track. Okay. Gonna keep that. But yeah, the only not so great corner was this one. But yeah, overall fine. Gonna save this one, because I could use it for coaching that I have this week. How do you pay for coaching? Either bank transfer or PayPal, or I don't know if there's any other things you can do. Maybe I have to do like YouTube memberships or tier 3 Twitch subs or something like that as well. Wait, it didn't create my slice? There we go. Coaching, pickup, RBR. So. You coming to NOS 24? You mean real life? And no. And also sim race, also iRacing, probably not. Should I text you on Instagram for the coaching? Do you have Discord, Nick? On Discord, you have all the information that you have to do. Because there's a form you have to fill out. But you can also text me on Instagram if that's easier for you. I'm gonna answer yes. Text me on Instagram about it. Yeah, I'm gonna call it quits today. I'm not feeling too, I don't know, too motivated today. It's been a nice stream though. That's why I said GT4 Nürburgring and Chill. Was driving and chilling a bit, not too talkative today, so sorry about that. Yeah, just a nice and easy day today. Lasse just went live. I guess he will do Porsche Cup. A lot of you guys wanted to see Porsche Cup, so I'm gonna be raiding Lasse. There we go. Yeah, tomorrow we will have 2 streams. Tomorrow morning we go drive again some GT4 Nords, I guess. Maybe if I have some time to practice, maybe we can do some GT3 racing. Let's see. But yeah, tomorrow 2 streams. In the morning iRacing. In the afternoon, evening, we do race room. We do a race room race. Yep. So thank you all. Thank you so much. And see you tomorrow. Have fun with Lasse. Bye.